Welcome to 2017 camping.
We all come from different places. Maybe we all have different accents. We have different hobbies, different backgrounds, whatever. But there's one thing that we have in common that I know for sure. And that thing is that when we feel a great amount of joy or a great amount of pain, we turn to music. That's why we're all in Hyde Park tonight. And from talking to you so much, and from getting to know you, it's never been more apparent to me how difficult it is to feel okay about yourself in 2015. Real talk. I mean, every single day, we go online, and trust me, I love the internet, okay? Love it. But every day we go online and we scroll through the highlight reel of other people's awesome lives. But we don't see the highlight reel of our awesome lives. All we see is the behind the scenes of our lives. We see every single moment from when we wake up and we're like, oh God, not feeling my hair today. It's not gonna be a good day today for the hair. You see your doubts, you see your fears, you see your concerns. You're the only one that's inside your brain feeling all of your anxieties. And
we can't find any other thing.
Whoa! Oh, it scared me.
Okay, got it.
Okay, let's go.
Inside your brain feeling all of your anxieties and the voices that are telling you that you can't be who you want to be, or that you're not who you want to be, or that you want to be more like that other person over there. Let me tell you, people are mean to each other, but no voices are as mean as our own voices are to ourselves. Is it true or is it false? It's true, right? Every day, when you look in the mirror and your mind is telling you all the things you're not, if those things are, you're not cool enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not popular enough, you're not successful enough, you're not special.
And unzip.
And then we come in here.
Ooh! I almost just fell.
This is my mom's. This is our dad's. This is Johnny. This is Allie's, and this is mine.
Ah! I hit my ankle pop. Don't need that. It's hot. Why am I sitting here?
I get ice cream and go to the park.
Moo! Look at the sun behind us.
There's a hammock.
Oh, look, they have a hammock. Mom, they have a hammock. Probably shouldn't spin out because then they'll be like, really?
We'll feel like we're eating.
Blah, 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 blah. We're farther ahead than them. See, it's not a big park.
If those things are, you're not cool enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not popular enough, you're not successful enough, you're not special, you're not wanted, you're not unique. Those are not the things you are not. Let me tell you the things you are not, okay? You are not somebody else's opinion of you. That's what you're not. You are not going nowhere just because you are not where you want to be yet. You are not damaged goods just because you have made mistakes in your life. Those are the things you're not. Let me tell you the things that you are. Would you like to hear the things that you are? You are your own definition of beautiful and worthwhile, and no one else's definition. You are wiser, stronger, and smarter because you made mistakes in your life, not damaged. And lastly, London, England, you are someone who is probably standing here tonight, going through your own battles, fighting your own ghosts, trying to cover your own scars, stressing about your own stresses, but rather than wallowing in them, you got up, you put on an awesome outfit, and now we're all standing here together having the best time of our lives at a concert on a Saturday night.
Ow, my ankle just popped. Wait. Look. That way I have. I don't think you can see them, but yeah.
First of all, I don't have a career without you guys. I don't get to do any of the things that I get to do without you. You know, I thought that I thought that it might be interesting. You know, in Hollywood and in the industry,
on that hillside too, so it stays constantly wet.
That's
It allows the moisture for the fern to develop and grow.
I got a job washing dishes at a restaurant. And then I got a job in a grocery store deli. And then I got a job in a factory sweeping Cheerio dust off the ground. And I've never had a job in my life that I was better than. I was always just lucky to have a job. And every job I had was a stepping stone to my next job. And I never quit my job until I had my next job. And so opportunities look a lot like work. Number 2, being sexy. The sexiest thing in the entire world is being really smart. And being thoughtful. And being generous. Everything else is crap. I promise you. It's just crap that people try to sell to you to make you feel like less. So don't buy it. Be smart, be thoughtful, and be generous. The third thing is something that I just relearned when I was making this movie about Steve Jobs. And Steve Jobs said, when you grow up, you tend to get told that the world is the way that it is. And that your life is to live your life inside the world and try not to get in too much trouble and maybe get an education and get a job and make some money and have a family. But life can be a lot broader than that when you realize one simple thing. And that is that everything around us that we call life was made up by people that are no smarter than you. And you can build your own things. You can build your own life that other people can live in. So build a life. Don't live one. Build one. Find your opportunities and always be sexy. I love you guys.
Is what I wish someone would have told me before I stepped out in the world. And the first thing is, stop worrying so much, okay? Stop being scared of the unknown, because anything I worried about didn't happen. Other stuff happened, but not what I worried about. The unknown we can't do anything about. And
We're gonna beat this sucker.
Well, I guess I'll sit with you, I guess.
I try to have a Coke.
Oh, no.
Okay, what can we do?
Can't you combine the queen with the king?
No, because it's too right.
Well,
10-9 we can.
Yeah, put that one over, Mom.
What else can we do? This table's not a good place to do this because they slide.
You can put that jack on that king.
But it's not the.
No.
It's not the thing. You can't do
Put it
that.
on the point.
Raise the bar higher. Okay? It is noisy out there, and for some reason, people want to see you fail, but that's not your problem. That is their problem. I only remember the moments where I tried beyond what I thought I could do, and I do not remember the failures because I didn't. Nothing is a failure. It's just not supposed to work out that way because something better is supposed to come along. Yeah. The third thing we work on at home in the mornings is that we turn on the music really, really loud before we leave the house. And the rule is you have to dance a little bit before you step out in the world because it changes the way you walk. It changes the way you walk out in the world. So do that. Eat something green every day with every meal. It's growing food for adults as well. Do not pick your nose in public. Think about this. How about we just don't pick it in private either? How about we just go get a tissue? I know it takes a little extra effort, but it gets the job done right away, and there's no public humiliation. And that can go with a lot of other things as well. So just make a little bit of an effort. When someone who cares about you hugs you, hug them back with 2 arms. Don't do the one-armed hug. Because when you hug with 2 arms, it allows you to lean on somebody, and we always need someone to lean on. And if someone doesn't want to play with you, it's okay.
There's an old man sitting next to me. I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet and I know
I'm going to carry all the way out.
And then
These
mine. The key is layering up because I.
It's facing you.
Yeah, no. I have these on, tennis shoes, this beanie, and then this, and then this. Then she has
My hoodie, my shirt, and my Nike pants.
also I have these socks on.
And I have purple.
You know, not everyone is going to love us. Go find somebody who does want to play with you and who appreciates what you have to offer. And the last but not least is go find your joy. Whatever that is, go find your joy. Are you going to have a good day or are you going to have a great day? Because it's completely up to you. It's what you're going to remember in the end. You're not going to remember how you worried. You're not going to remember the what ifs or the whys or who wronged you. It's the joy that stays with you, and I want to thank you guys.
I spent some time in Roanoke, Virginia, one of the most beautiful places I've ever lived. It's this little valley surrounded by the Blue Ridge Mountains. And across the street from where I lived was a park. And you could look over in the evening and you would see hundreds of fireflies flying around. And I always thought it was such a cool thing, you know, bringing me back to when I was young, when I was a kid, and it was such a thrill in running around trying to chase those things. And seeing this day in and day out led me to think, 24, 25 years later, about all the things that have changed in my life.
Where's lava? She survived!
Back then, life was pretty straightforward.
Where's lava?
As a child, you place your value on what feels right in the present. You're not thinking about 2 years down the road or wondering what others are going to think. Your creativity and your sense of exploration are running on all cylinders. Then something happens. We begin to understand the way of things. We see what's valued in society. We see what's expected. We see how success is defined. And so begins our ascent up the ladder. And rung by rung we climb, looking above us, below us to see where others are, see how fast they've moved in relation to us. And eventually this coincides with how we see ourselves. And as you know, how you see yourself is the best indicator of what you will become.
There's lava.
Which is why when so many people aren't happy with their day-to-day,
And we're camping
that's a
at
huge
G2
red flag.
at
That's
Raccoon
breathing,
State
that's
Park.
not living.
State
Folks
Park.
have been climbing this ladder their entire lives and never stopped to ask if
You're
it's
ever
where they were
here
meant
in your
to
life.
be.
I know!
How you dry your hair at camp. Pro tip. Trash in here, even though it's a trash can.
We're at the amphitheater. If you don't know what that is, I don't either. It's like a movie theater.
Running from a frickin'.
I heard a crunching noise behind me.
I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to go to bed, but we can't.
Yeah, I know.
We just ran in the woods and it was so creepy. I felt like I was in a horror movie.
Yeah, we were in a horror movie.
We're in a horror movie.
I just want to go home, for real home.
Oh my gosh, are we in a horror movie? Because we just ran through those woods.
Do not enter.
Yeah, I think we went. Go up this way. I think we went this way.
It says do not enter.
No, that's down there. Screw it. Just go up straight.
It says do not enter.
No, it's down there.
It's so pitch black out.
How were we supposed to see?
The restroom.
Yeah.
It's pitch black. You can't see anything.
We're in a moon,
I know.
so I can't see.
Update. We survived the horror movie. All we have is this flashlight.
Yeah, and it doesn't work. No good.
But also, we survived the horror movie that we felt like we were in.
Yeah, it was so good.
We just ran through the woods
Yeah.
to get to our car. We went to go see the owls.
And this girl, she was freaking mean. She doesn't even care about us.
Yeah, she just told us to go
She
left.
doesn't care about our safety.
Yeah, she told us to go left, and now we ran through the
Oh,
woods because
God.
these people told us to.
Hurry up. I don't want to hit his dog.
Stop to ask if it's where they were meant to be. Maybe the top of the community ladder isn't what you want, but you never thought, you only acted. And if you don't think, if you don't ask yourself the question, you will climb and you will climb and you will climb until you burn out. I try and spend a few minutes every day thinking about this. It's the most important thing I can spend time on. It's my life. It's more important than green paper. It means more than the opinions of others. It's the backbone of everything. Everything around me and the meaning I give it stems from how I identify myself, who I am. Which brings me back to those fireflies, to running around on a hot summer evening, not having a care in the world. There is something intrinsically perfect about those moments. Life is about peak experiences, joy, excitement, so that you never lose that spark, because it's all that separates us from every other being on the planet. If we don't have that, what do we have? What separates us from ants moving dirt? Monotonous action based on instinct. There's just no thrill in that. Why not create a life that allows you to feel that excitement every day? Don't act because you're supposed to. Act because you so desperately want to that there's no other option. Because you couldn't live without the adventure. You couldn't pass on the experience. Here's a secret. If you become fixated on a life that means nothing to you, at some point, you will probably get to the top. And from there, you will have a beautiful view of everything you missed out on. So maybe there is something to the whole chasing firefly routine. Maybe a 4-year-old running after a glowing bug with a jar deserves more credit than he's given.
Got a girl from the south side, got braids in her hair. First time I seen her walk by, man, about fell on my chair. Had to get her number, took me like 6 weeks. Now me and her go way back, like Cadillac seats. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. To a 15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can. The way she fit in them blue jeans, she don't need no belt. But I can turn them inside out, I don't need no help. Got hips like honey, so thick and so sweet. Ain't no curves like hers on them downtown streets. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can. Here in the boondocks, with the breeze and the birds, tangled up in the tall grass, with my lips on hers. On a highway to heaven, headed south of her smile. Get there when we get there, every inch is a mile. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. 15 and a 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can.